Hello everyone, my name is Tyler West. I'm the executive chef here at MetLife in Charlotte, and today we're going to be making crab cakes with a remoulade sauce. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and saute the veggies that are going to be going in the crab cake just to get them a little soft. We've got some celery and red bell pepper diced up here. Go ahead and make sure your pan is hot. A little bit of oil in there. It's always important to make sure you're cooking in a hot pan. Otherwise, you'll just end up braising the vegetables in their own liquid. All right, so now that we've sauteed these for a couple of minutes, they're getting a little soft, but I do like to leave a little bit of crunch in there. Just gonna transfer these to another pan here. Spread these out. Now, I'm gonna put these into our cooler. So at home, you would just put it in your refrigerator to get these cooled down so we can put them into the crab mix. Okay, so now that we have our veggies cooled down that we sauteed earlier, we're going to go ahead and make this crab cake mixture. We have all of our ingredients already weighed and portioned out and everything. Today we are using a combination of the special crab meat as well as the jumbo lump. We're gonna go ahead and mix everything together, but we're gonna reserve this jumbo lump for the end, and we're gonna fold that in gently as to not break it apart. So we're just gonna go ahead and add everything in here. We've got our special crab meat, our pepper and celery that we sauteed earlier, a bit of green onion, got our mayonnaise, Old Bay, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, black pepper, just a pinch of salt, some lemon juice, and an egg, and our Panko breadcrumbs. I'll go ahead and give that a good mixing. Now these breadcrumbs will take a while to really soak in and get the right consistency. So after we get done making this mix here, we're gonna let it sit in the walk-in for about an hour, just to let everything kind of blend together. Now that we have that good and mixed up, we are going to add our jumbo lump meat and just fold that in gently, because we do want those nice lumps in our finished product. Don't want to break it all apart and shred it down, because then you lose that nice texture of the jumbo lump, which comes from the knuckle. All right, so we're just going to let this set up for about an hour, and then we'll make some cakes. So now we're going to make our remoulade sauce. I have everything already portioned out here, so we're just going to add it in. We've got our mayonnaise. Preferably you'd want to use Creole mustard. Didn't have any on hand, so we're using Dijon. Any mustard will work, but Creole is kind of the preferable for this sauce. As I said, we are using Dijon today. We have minced garlic, prepared horseradish, paprika, Cajun seasoning, or a Creole seasoning would work as well. Hot sauce. Tabasco is the traditional, I believe, but you can use Texas Pete or Cholula, whatever you'd like, and pickle juice. We've got everything in there. We're just gonna give it a good stir here. This sauce, as well as the crab cake, if you guys are entertaining or having people over, you're making a lot of it, or you don't think you'll have time the day of, you can make all of this a day ahead of time and just let it sit in your refrigerator, and everything will be ready when you're ready. You can make all this stuff a day out, no problem. That is your remoulade sauce for your crab cakes. So now we're going to patty out these crab cakes. Whenever it comes to doing this, you can really do any size you want. If you want to do it as an appetizer, you might make a little bit smaller of a cake. If you're doing it as, a dinner entree, maybe a little bit bigger. You basically just get some of the crab meat and start pattying it almost like you would a burger. just get it nice and compacted. And now that it's set up for about an hour, they're really holding together well, and that's what you want. So yeah, once I patty them out, I like to go around with my thumb and kind of press the edge here just to make a nice looking cake. And that's it, guys. So now that we have our crab cakes all patted out, ready to go, I've got my cast iron pan on hot here. You don't necessarily need cast iron, but if you have it, I always try to use it. I love cast iron. It retains the heat really well. So I've got the pan hot, got some oil in it. Now the only thing left to do is pop these cakes right in here. See, I've got it on about a medium setting. We're going to let these cook for a few minutes, then flip them over. So these crab cakes have been searing in the pan for about 3 minutes now, and see how far we've come here. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Just turn those over really, really gently. With all this lump meat in here, they will try to fall apart on you. Try not to put too much filler in this recipe. Just flip these over nice and gently. And let them ride for another 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll be all set to eat some crab cakes. So while these are finishing up in the pan and we're getting them good and hot in the center, I just wanted to make mention that you can do this. I'm doing it kind of low and slow in this pan, but you can also sear these hot and fast and then finish them in the oven. And also, crab cakes really pair well with just about anything. So I mean, you could put these on a salad, you could do something heavy like mac and cheese. They really pair well with just about anything. So keep that in mind whenever you're making these for your family. So these are finished up now. We're going to go ahead and plate them. Bring them over here. Whenever you're doing this, just remember that they are delicate, so you need to be gentle with them or they will fall apart on you. So that's it there, guys. You got your crab cake and remoulade sauce. Thank you so much for joining us to watch this video today. We sure hope you enjoyed it, and we hope this recipe works out really well for you. Thank you.